Aquarius, what's up, G? Welcome to my channel, Amitrippinornawtarotbooking Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So Aquarius, yes, I'm here to do your July/general/love reading, my G. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle Aquarius, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're gonna do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Aquarius. Get no fit nuts. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests, where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on, watch hand on the way out, hit the alley, you'll be back in tarot land. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you. Ta. Aquarius, something about confirmations coming. Like, I don't know if you got a reading or you're watching. I mean, you're watching a reading, but you could be watching other readers, but or something like that, or you could your own intuition or something your spiritual team told you. You're gonna be getting a lot of confirmations. You can have Aquarius in your chart in multiple places, or something that involves another Aquarius, possibly. Some of y'all are spiritualists, and you're gonna end up getting with another spiritualist for some of y'all, or you're a entertainer dating another entertainer, or an influencer dating another influencer, or some shit like that. Some of y'all are dating someone in the same field as you, Aquarius. Maybe that's what you're checking, looking at reading. Something about watching readings. Like somebody gets all their confirmations from that. I feel like they do. Like somebody may be addicted to tarotology. Like for real, for real. Like, you know, like they don't trust their own like mind or intuition or something like that. Like they always have to go double check it with tarot, you know? So like before they make a decision and shit, they'll go watch somebody or get a reading or something like that. And I understand sometimes like you people do that when they're really stumped, but this like all the time, G. Like, let me see if Roger's did it. You know what I mean? They go check somebody's sign all the time. It's like, oh no, it says, you know, he's still mad, so I'm not gonna call. What the fuck? Number one, that's a collective reading. It's thousands of people that watch the same damn reading. That somebody may be taking some shit hella personal here, Aquarius. You or somebody else. Like that motherfucker, like that reading, especially if you do something like tarot or whatever online, somebody think you talking directly to their dumb ass. There's somebody that don't need to be watching this shit. Somebody takes shit hella personal, but that's what we call resonating. You know what I mean? But that wouldn't be the only person that resonates with that shit. You know, somebody out here is like a tarot crackhead, G, or like a something like that. Ooh, for some of y'all, it's a Sagittarius, a Pisces, or it could be an Aquarius, or an Aquarius Pisces cusper, okay, or a double Aquarius or some shit like that. I don't know, something like that. Let me not even touch that shit. If you done cut the damn thing off. Give me some messages for Aquarius here. In July. That's a lot of Aquarius already, G. But I do see some confirmations. I mean, so in the reader's defense, or whoever someone's going to go get their information from, like a spiritualist or a psychic or something like that, they are correct. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why somebody's so addicted to them, because they like, shit, everything they done told me done came true, or everything they said done happened and shit. But damn, you know, like it's getting out of control. Like they run to that shit, you know? Give me some messages for Aquarius here. Or somebody runs to like somebody, a celebrity or an influencer, like their page, like, let me see what they're doing. Like it's giving me like addicted or something like that. It could be a Capricorn, or somebody's a Capricorn Aquarius cusper or some shit like that. Yeah, they need to get clean, G. For real. They feel like a drug. That's getting clean. That's my OCD card though. Like where nothing's really there, but somebody just insists on cleaning the same spot, like it looks dirty to them. But in this case, hell no. Somebody need to get clean, G. They need to clean up their motherfucking mind and shit, you know? Like, or somebody overthinks out here too. It could be an air sign, the thinking man. Yeah, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody overthinks out here too, because somebody needs to stop doing that. Like stop overthinking something. And maybe that's when they go to spirituality, the star card. But I feel like that becomes more of somebody just goes hard on everything. You know how like some people just go hard on everything, like they can't just do a little, they got to do a lot, they consume a lot. You know what I mean? If it's like all or nothing. So like this person here that doesn't like to overthink and shit, and they like, okay, well, I'll let tarot confirm it. Then they go to tarot or go to a psychic and that person confirms something, and now they constantly go to that. Now they're addicted to that. You know what I mean? It's like somebody is like, doesn't really like stand on their own like thinking or their own beliefs or how they feel. Like they always need validation. Yes, somebody always needs validation from other people about like everything, like how they look, how they feel, how they this, how they that, how they, if they say it's, you know, like this type of shit. But it's getting out of control. Gee, it's like, should I eat today or should I not? If 1,000 people said no, don't eat today, this person wouldn't eat. Or if 1,000 people said you looking real fat or chunky today, this person would skip meals. Gee, they let that shit straight go to their head. I don't know. Somebody is like needs to get off social media. So this could be your kids, Aquarius, you know, like social media life to these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, it's already call your kids a name, but you know, it's like life to them. You know, like, no, I can't, because then Kathy will share it with Timmy, and then Timmy will tell everybody, and then it'll go viral, and like this type of shit. But I mean, it's getting ridiculous, you know? Or this a grown up, but that's even worse. Give me another one here for Aquarius. Or somebody addicted to something. 6 of Wands came out. This like it's not a race, it's a marathon card is what this is. Like, yeah, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. The resurrection card, rising. Or this could be your rising sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That's my Miguel Coffee in the Morning card. My Archangel Michael Jesus Christ card is what that is too. So the resurrection. Somebody's like worried about falling off out here, Aquarius. Because this is like, if this is the 6 of Wands, which is success, recognition, being put up on a pedestal, and then this is being swept out. Somebody worries about this shit every fucking day. But I feel like that's somebody's intuition telling them to like prepare for something, you know, and not necessarily to fall off, but like maybe God could be telling somebody this is a temporary thing. So you may want to get your shit in order or figure out what your next move is and shit, because this shit, you know, what goes up must come down type shit, you know? So I feel like somebody out here could be worried about that. It's a valid worry, because this could be somebody's career, and maybe it's somebody who's getting older, you know, and you need like good muscle. Maybe somebody was like had a blue collar job where they can't lift and do all that shit, and somebody's realizing like, yeah, my knees and shit starting to go real bad. Yeah, and they think about it a lot, because yeah, that's God telling them like, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to be in construction for long. So we trying to let you know, like, you may want to put some thought into that, you know what I mean? But somebody, they overthink it, and then they go and like, I mean, we all guilty of this. I done did this before. It's like overthinking it after, you know what I mean? Like God put it on you. Like you think about it so much that obviously it's a message from God telling you to prepare, but you still like run it by people. You know what I mean? Well, I don't do this shit now, but yeah, it's like running it by people. You know, like, I don't know, you think I can still pull it off? Like, you think I'll make it to retirement with these knees? Like, you know, this type of shit. But I feel like God is telling somebody, no, you're not going to make it to retirement with the knees. Or you need to, or your knees going to give out or something. It's somebody that out here that's getting the message that they time almost up. Aquarius, okay? You with somebody else, okay? They on their way up out of there. Up out of there. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Yeah, something about a fight too. Okay? Or maybe somebody fighting to stay into something. I don't know. Or somebody got jumped out here. So I don't know what the fuck you into, okay? Or your little kids and shit. Yeah, something like that. Something about a sweep at the park. I don't even know what that means. It could be a bunch of, are kids even in school? What the fuck? It's like a bunch of kids getting swept up. I don't know from where. Or shit, here go ice again. I don't know. Okay? Something about a clean sweep as well. So it's a bunch of people being swept up out your energy, or you're part of a group of people that are being swept out of Cross Watcher's energy, Aquarius, okay? But I have heavy Leo, Aries, Sagittarius out here so far. Put some on this sweep in here. Somebody's like obsessed though with their like I'm telling you, because it's obsessive compulsive card with 6 of Wands. Somebody obsessed with clout, fame, their name being out there. Somebody out here is like totally codependent on like social media's validation for their purpose of being alive. Gee, for real, that's what this is. So they have every right to worry, because what if social media, what if all the electricity go down? You know what I mean? What if everything just go down in there, or the internet or some shit? And this motherfucker whole life, G, they depend on this shit. I mean, and a lot of people, our work is on social media, but I feel like you find something else to do to make this money, or figure, you know what I mean? Like maybe you do something else that branches off. This person whole fucking shit, okay? That's not gonna last long, whoever this is, okay? Especially if they don't do anything. I haven't seen them do anything, just be put on a pedestal. Maybe if it's a cleaning service, if this a real good cleaning service or some shit like that, hell yeah, y'all doing real good. Like, you know, we clean up homes, we refurbish them, we gut out shit. Y'all business is doing very well. Side note, Aquarius, okay? Something with like construction or building or something like that. Yes, yeah, you could work with your hands. This person may not even work with their hands or do anything, or you don't. Put something on this clean sweep. It's like AI taking over. You know what I mean? This type of shit. Somebody could be thinking that. Like, fuck, they making AI models and shit. Like, what the fuck they gonna need me for? Hell yeah. Shit like that. Or, you know, all this new technology. Maybe some of y'all could be worried about your job. 4 Wands. Yeah, it's a platform. It's social media. Something about cleaning your house too. Aquarius. Or a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is like a clean freak, G. Something about somebody needing to clean the place before you leave too. So I don't know if y'all are moving out. Don't leave that shit all nasty and funky and fucked up. Clean that shit up, you know, so you can get your deposit back or something like that. Or some of y'all are just cleaning up a place. Either you moving in or you moving out. I can't tell, Aquarius. Or it's a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Or somebody is just getting rid of a bunch of stressful people, places, and things as well. Somebody getting rid of all that shit. I feel like somebody's putting their life into perspective. Like, what am I gonna, like, this could be your 10-year plan or 5-year plan. And it's like, okay, what am I gonna do? Like, who am I gonna be in 5 years? Or what am I, you know what I mean? Because this, you know, this rodeo ain't gonna go on forever. This like somebody at the strip club. She can't swing on the pole forever, you know? You can't walk these streets and shit forever, girl. You know, it's like this type of energy. Somebody may be thinking like, okay, what do I want to do then? Yeah, I feel like that's being put on somebody. Or somebody may just need, I don't know. Maybe somebody has a child and they like, I can't do this anymore. I got to figure something else out because now I'm taking care of someone else. You know what I mean? Someone who's innocent and vulnerable. So I can't be out there like that. So what am I going to do? I'm with child, or I'm going to be a father now. Somebody is like really, I like the energy. As far as it's a good thing to think about it before actually being put into the situation or before something gets out of control. I feel like somebody's like thinking about this now. You could be you, Aquarius. That is giving me air energy. But you could be stressed out about this shit. Something about somebody's platform or social media or something. Somebody likes to show off something. Maybe that's your job. Maybe you could be like I don't know. People do all types of shit online, but somebody like shows off their stuff. Like, oh, I got this here, I got this there, this is my this is my that. Like, you know? But I feel like, I mean, people come to see that shit. That's what this says. People come to see what you have to say, Aquarius or Cross-Watcher. But 10 of Wands, it's like then they release it. You know, something doesn't stick. That's what it feels like. This feels like something that's like temporary, Aquarius. I'm gonna keep it so real. It could be just because, you know, somebody ages out and it's a whole new group coming, or it could just be because it's a trend, it's a fad. You know what I mean? That type of shit. You know, now nobody's not really doing that, or it's other shit going on that's taking people's attention away, or money's changed, you know, people's finances have changed, so our focus has changed. It's something like that, but it's affecting somebody's career out here. Shit, welcome to social media. Shit, that's what it is. For real. So I kind of resonate with that shit. It's just up and down, you know, in regards to doing something on social media, depending on how the economy is, you know. Put some on this 6 of Wands here. Especially if you have a business online. Or it depends on the people, what the people say or something like that, you know? It depends on what people are going through. It's like an energy shift going on. You could feel this possibly. King of Cups. Pisces energy out here, Cancer, Scorpio. Some family is being swept away, or family is being removed. that was getting success off of some man. So basically people that were clout chasing off of some man. I don't know if it's you, Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody that was clout chasing off of some man. It feels like a family, a baby's mama, some woman. I don't know. They being removed, Aquarius. Or this is you, clout chasing off of some man. You're gonna be removed. Yeah, somebody is like always posting. So it's a thirsty motherfucker out here. It's a thirsty motherfucker out here, Aquarius. This like somebody that always tags somebody, always gotta, and I don't know if it's their job or not, because ain't no Pentacles came out. So that's why I'm like, if this is somebody like that does something online, like you're an influencer, like you're paid to wear these clothes and say this shit and do this shit, then I get it. But this is like somebody that's just like chase after dudes. That's what this look like. Like just take pictures with dudes to post it on a platform or a social media and they get clout from this shit. But I feel like they like a toss up or some shit like that. They get discarded. And then the next round comes for something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Somebody feels like they are on their way out of here. Yeah, they keep saying up out of there. Somebody's on their way up out of here, Aquarius. Yeah, somebody could be a porn star. Okay. And it's just like, it's your time. Everybody can't be fucking for long. Like, you gotta retire from the game. Like, after a while, you probably want to retire before you even are asked to retire and shit for somebody out here, but they still keep going, or they haven't branched off into something else. It's like they want to still stay in this same lane, but that's what's gonna make them like get like washed out faster, if that makes any sense. You know how like as we get older, we like our style of clothing changes, and you see some people that just did not want to let a certain style go and they keep wearing that shit and it makes them unattractive, as opposed to them wearing something that's, more suited for them. They would be more attractive and shit, but they're less attractive. It's like they stuck in this lane or some shit. That's what this feels like. And I feel like somebody been getting signs or urges and shit that they need to evolve. Yeah, it's time to fucking evolve and shit. And somebody is like, they're panicking because they know it, they see it, but it's like they don't know what to do. So they just still stay in that lane. And it's making whatever this process is happen faster, G. You ain't even out here, Aquarius. Ain't no swords out here. So this could be somebody else. Heavy Pisces out here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be Cancer, Scorpio as well. Where's Aquarius? Judgment. You know about this too. Or you see it. This could be somebody getting older. I told you. Shit, it happens, G. It happens, G. That's called life. It's called living. Yeah, everybody gets older, G. So maybe this could be a sign to start taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? Or cross watch or Libra energy out here. Okay? Start taking care of yourself, your skin, your body, so you don't start looking like whatever the fuck. Or start eating better. I don't know. Somebody's getting signs and nudges and shit like that to prepare for like this new chapter in their life. And if they want to still be like relevant or still feel good, energetic, be healthy or whatever, it's time to I totally resonate with this shit, right? It's totally time to like shift all that shit in order to maintain this shit. So somebody could be breaking out, have acne real bad. Somebody chase after niggas all day though. That's all they do. They care about their face, how they look, and they chase after men all motherfucking day. So I could see why this person don't know what they gonna do and who they gonna be and shit, because that's all the fuck they do. This person could live with their mama, okay? Or some shit like that, And it's like, so they don't really have to do anything, or they live with a family member. They don't really have to do shit, but just get dressed, put some makeup on, go online, chase dudes all day, some shit. Okay, this you with somebody else. Heavy Pisces out here. Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. This involves a Pisces. Put one more with the Judgment here. Either that, Aquarius, or you just know. You sense this on somebody. You can tell somebody stuck in the hot tub fucking time machine and shit. Yeah, you just know. That's you. Yeah, you peep some shit. Okay. Somebody knows that you know too. Lady of Swords with the Judgment, which is like the Knight of Swords with the Judgment, is like, I know that you know, or you know that I know. You know what I mean? Or somebody knows that you peep their whole shit. And maybe somebody get nervous or stressed out when you come around them because you can see through their ass. But I mean, it's obvious, G. Maybe it's not obvious. Maybe it's almost like the people that worked at McDonald's for years and years and years. Right? And no disrespect, because a job is a job to me. Right? Somebody worked at McDonald's for years and years and years. God was telling them, like, you may want to find something else because they about to get these machines where you can self-order, touch screen shit, and they gonna lay off a bunch of people. They ain't gonna, you know? And somebody was like, McDonald's will never do that. Like, they were getting a nudge. And sure enough, McDonald's got the app. You can go in there. Ain't nobody even working in that motherfucker unless they cooking the food. They just put your shit up there once you done, you know? Like this type of shit. This is like this. And now somebody's like, damn, I put all that energy and all them years in the McDonald's and shit, and now I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, somebody needs to follow some nudge or something that they've been getting. I'm telling you. Okay, Aquarius, this is you with somebody else. Or you know what I'm talking about because you had the Knight of Swords with the Judgment. So you can know that this is true, or you know what I'm talking about, or you see this in somebody. Like some shit ain't really gonna go. This is like somebody that still want to be a rapper. You know what I mean? But they didn't break into the game and shit, you know? And it's like they're getting nudges like, okay, well, maybe something else. Maybe you're good at something else. You know what I mean? It's time. It's other shit you could do. And somebody like, no, I'm determined to do this rap shit. And they waste their whole fucking life, G. It's like an old ass man or an old ass woman still trying to get in the rap game. It eventually becomes sad, G. It eventually becomes sad. That's what this feels like. So I don't know who this is. For some of y'all, this could be your child. This could be your baby daddy. Okay, this could be your baby mama. Okay, just still out there just running them streets and just like gonna be stuck in that shit. So, put some on this 4 of Wands with this OCD Bennett card. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, somebody gets a lot of help. So that's why somebody doesn't really think it's gonna affect them. So like I said, somebody may not have to pay their own bills, or they live with a family member, or I don't know. Somebody has some like cushion here or something, which is why they've been living a certain type of way. You know what I mean? A comfortable life. Let's just say that, where it's like they don't have to take it too serious. I feel like God is preparing this person to tell them you need to start taking life more serious because there's a change coming. I feel like for somebody it's just gonna be sprung up on their ass. It just pop up on somebody's ass, run up on their ass. Somebody gonna get jumped out here. Okay? I see a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or something like some man. I don't know if he out there in the streets. I don't know what you into, sir, but maybe God been trying to tell you, stop going to that woman's house. Stop going over to wherever the fuck, or working, going to this place, or whatever the fuck. And somebody been getting nudges about that shit, and they ass still keep going. It's like somebody out here don't believe fat meat greasy, but it's different levels. Somebody out here is just like, don't believe fat meat greasy, meaning you keep fucking around with them people in the streets gonna win, okay? Or somebody doesn't believe fat meat is greasy, where God's trying to tell them, your body is trying to tell you that it's time to sit down, stop doing this, get better, get healthy, right? Or God is trying to tell somebody about a career, the path they're supposed to go down, but they're like, they want to stay in this shit. You know what I mean? And they have like help. Somebody's like an enabler. That's what this is. It's not really help. It's like enabling this energy for this person to keep doing this shit. But eventually the enabler is not going to be around, is what they're telling me, or going to be able to enable. Yeah. The enabler is going to be disenabled, if that's a word. You know what I mean? They won't be able to enable this person anymore. So somebody could get sick and not be able to work anymore, and they paid all the bills, and now they can't afford to let this person just live there now. But this person was chasing dudes all down the street and shit, and just posting on social media and not getting no money. They never thought this other person would get sick or whatever the fuck, or move out the state, or the job would lay them off, or nothing, or this trust fund money, or the IRS was coming. Nothing, G, nothing. They never put none of that. None of that's going through someone's mind. This shit gonna spring up on somebody's ass. It's time for somebody to grow up, basically, Aquarius. Somebody need to grow the fuck up out here, okay? I got Taurus energy out here. I do have Aquarius now with the 2 on the jersey, okay? You can see that. Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, could be Cancer, Scorpio. Put something on the 6 of Wands with this King of Cups. The Nuns. Damn, High Priest card. Shit, this us. Well, this would be you, Aquarius, technically, but I mean like us as a collective and shit. So yeah, you must have come up with that Judgment and that Knight of Swords when I was like, you know. Some of y'all see through somebody. You could be praying for this person. You could be praying for this person, Aquarius. You know what I mean? Because you just see what's coming towards somebody. There's something coming towards somebody, G. Okay? You see and some of y'all done got a premonition or a vision about what's going to happen to whoever this is I described, or where they're going to end up. And I feel like you've been praying for this person, or you hope they get it together. I don't know what it is, but I feel like you don't fuck with this person. Oh, it's prayer time. I got to go. Yeah, you don't fuck with this person, Aquarius. So yeah, like I said, yeah, you must pray for this person. Boom, confirmation. Or you need to. Because somebody out here is in trouble, but it's because they don't want to like step into like like this new chapter in their life. I don't know, somebody could be going through a midlife crisis out here. Okay? Male or female, I don't know. But it's like they don't grow up. But something gonna wake their ass up, like, and it's not gonna be good because it could have been done gradually. Meaning somebody got the signs and the nudges. It's like, let me save some money. You know, not this person. They're like, I can always go ask so-and-so for some money, and then so-and-so not around anymore. And then this person really needs some money, and they like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Like something hits somebody like, damn, somebody has to like become an adult overnight, G. That's what this feels like. Somebody's going to become an adult literally over fucking night in July. I don't know what happens. It doesn't feel like a death or anything. It feels like the loss of something, like a job, a home, eviction. You know what I mean? Somebody falls on hard times, or the internet ain't cracking, business. It's something like that that's going to like slap somebody in the face and shit. And they're going to be like either right back where they started, or they're going to be right back where they started, but they have a choice to try the new way now, or you can run this karmic loop again. Somebody usually chooses the karmic loop. Like, okay, that didn't work. I'm going to pick somebody just like the last person, and maybe this will work. And they stay in that karmic loop. And God's like, why don't you try somebody new, somebody different, somebody, you know what I mean, open, healed, spiritual, you know what I mean, this type of shit. And somebody still go towards the other thing, and they get fucked up every time. So somebody about to be brought back to square one, but I feel like something's going to happen to somebody to where they have no choice but to take the other path. You know what I mean? Because they need people they can count on and depend on, like you, Aquarius, or a cross watcher. Let me go because it's prayer time. Aquarius, that's been your reading. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single Aquarius. Still, thank you for visiting my channel, My Trippin' or Not Tarot. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your deed, gear, your life like deck, your doll face deck at theghettonun.com, and I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.